こんにちは。私はカイル・ブリンクです。福山市に住んでいます。カナダから来ました。私はヒバゴンの研究をしています。もしあなたがヒバゴンに興味があったり、情報をお持ちだったり、質問等があればメールをください。もちろんプライバシーは守ります。匿名でも OK です。日本語でのメッセージで大丈夫ですので、ご連絡をお待ちしております。よろしくお願いします。
Okay, that was our calligraphy clerk. Thank you, calligraphy clerk. Now doing double duty, double portfolio as announcer clerk. And she is asking anyone Japanese with Hibagon information to contact me. I should have been doing this all along. Just got the idea, and I'm so late in French. Not allowed to say that word anymore in English because everyone freaks out, but I'm allowed to say it because I was officially diagnosed late in French. And better en retard than never, as they say. I'm going to let calligraphy clerk introduce the next few videos, and then I'm going to make an all-Japanese video directed at Japanese viewers. And I'm asking you now, in advance, click it, play it, let it play out, even though you won't be able to understand it, but let it play out, and then please like the hell out of it. Like it and share it. Like and share that one. I never ask you to do this. I don't like hearing it. I don't like saying it. It's so cringeworthy. Please like me.
Please clap.
But this is going to be strategic and operational. I want every Japanese eyewitness going forward, forever, and every relative, and every cop, and every forester, and just everyone Japanese who searches for the Hibagon in Japanese. I want to give them a chance to find that video and click on that future video and get invited to send us an email. So, don't like this video, but please, please, please like that video, that future upcoming video. And I'll give you a heads up before we do it. That's actually going to be a big job, making a one-off Japanese appeal for information video. We have to get it just right. A little while ago, I made a new archival discovery. You remember our last archival discovery. It put new faces and new forms on the Hibagon, and that was very helpful, very enlightening. This discovery puts new faces and names and exact locations and more information to some of our eyewitnesses. And it adds a lot of details to their sightings. The regional Chugoku Shimbun newspaper started a series they called Chasing the Phantom Monster of Mount Hiba. The series featured the witnesses, and it ran 6 times, only 6 times, and then they killed it. Why did they kill it? Well, I don't know, but I'm going to guess that it had to do with what Mr. Iori, that's his name, Mr. Iori, witness number 3, has told us through his nephew, that his cruel skeptical neighbors were ruining his life. Probably had something to do with that. And you know, skepticism is fine. Doubting is fine. Some of my best friends are skeptics. My wife is a soft shell skeptic. Just, hey, skeptics, knock it off with the cruelty. Knock off the name-calling and ostracism. That's my probably useless appeal. Anyway, 6 features. We'll go through them. I think maybe one per week. Your weekly featured witness. Weekly Witness, a mini-series coming up. And then some final thoughts. And something from our anthropology clerk. We've made friends with an anthropology clerk or anthropology student clerk. And he has some interesting stuff that we want to show you. I want to give him full credit, but not dox him. Credit, not dox. So I need to know exactly how to credit him. And then you'll know everything I know, except for some classified information that we want to keep quiet at least until our spring expedition, because we don't want to give the game away. Okay, mailbag time. And this letter is sent to us from a Canadian expatriate grizzled old varmint hunter. And, yeah, he's me. I am he. I write. The other day, I was bicycling with my girls. We were stopped at an intersection waiting for the light to change. I love Fukuyama, but not everything. I hate the subtropical climate, hate the ugly, soulless architecture, and really, really hate, super-duper hate, the driving culture. Little kids loose in cars, not strapped in. Toddlers standing on the front seat on their wobbly little legs, leaning on the dashboard. Texting and driving, shaving and driving, picking your nose and driving, applying eye makeup and driving, eating breakfast and driving, speeding up on yellow, and flooring it on red. This happened on this day. Our light turned green. Now I know better than to go, and I've taught my girls better. Green is a trap. Sure enough, a car speeds through on red, and I shout and point so everyone sees. My angry dad yell. Immediate danger dad yell. I can't even pretend to reproduce it here. I'd blow out your speakers. The lady motorist sat up straight. She was rattled and mortified. And she's lucky. I let her off easy. Another lady did that a few years ago, and I chased her for blocks. I chased her down. Finally caught up with her, banged on her window, and then introduced her to my baby daughter in the baby seat and gave her a little lecture about traffic safety. Anyway, we went home, and the girls told my wife about it. Daddy yelled so loud. Show her, Daddy. It was nothing, I said. I just went, hey, like that. No, Daddy, no, you yelled much, 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 much louder. Super duper loud. Show Mummy. Do it. Do it. Well, Mummy looked interested, so I went for it. I gave my enraged dad yell full power. Not outdoors this time, but inside our sealed dining room, the windows and door shut. This is the difference between firing a gun in the woods and firing a gun inside a car next to your ear. Now, my younger daughter was expecting it. She was asking for it, and she was eager for it. I vibrated the walls and I felt the shockwave bounce back on me and enter my chest. And I saw, even as it was leaving my mouth, I saw the sonic boom go through my younger daughter and rearrange her atoms. And she broke. Before the echo hit her, she was shaking and sobbing and white with fright, and I thought, this is the point here, I thought, that was me. That's me. Last November at the solar calendar. That was me. Except I saw and heard nothing. But the power of sound demonstrated here is really making me reconsider the potential of infrasound, theoretical infrasound, which wouldn't even have to be technically infrasound. It doesn't have to be infrasound to be imperceptible to my ears. And it wouldn't even have to be aggressive. I wasn't directing aggression toward my daughter. I wasn't even feeling aggressive, although I was reproducing it. What I am in size and power to my 5-year-old daughter, a Sasquatch is to me. At least. He could purr at me and send shockwaves through me, producing this deep dread. All right, that was an interesting letter and insight into the power of sound, power over emotions and physiology. Thank you, Kyle, and please keep up your vigilante campaign against bad drivers. Okay, beautiful day here. 4th day of the micro-season. Trees begin to bud. And sure enough, we see buds all over the place. The plum trees are blossoming already. We'll see if we can interest anyone in a campfire this afternoon. It's always campfire macro season on my calendar. You have a great weekend, and I'll be back soon with a witness feature. Weekly Witness number 1. Or a look at Japanese castle architecture. I have an architect friend who grew up playing on Mount Zao. We'll call him Architect Clerk. He says, yeah, everyone in my neighborhood knows there used to be a castle up there. No one knows from what time period or where exactly it was. He's very excited about this, and he's going to give us his professional advice and judgment on whatever we find. So, thank you, Architect Clerk. Yoroshiku. Please take care of us. And the man in the painting. Nobody's gotten it yet. So I'll give you one more chance to guess. Haven't got a lot of guesses. Got a lot of attempted wheedling of the answer, but not guesses. So I'll give you another chance to guess, and then I'll tell you. Okay, have a great weekend. Love you. Bye-bye.